Hey everyone, Kirito Sylverhart here, and today I'm bringing you something just a little bit different than our usual content. If you've been following convention video, specifically our anime review podcasts, you know just how much we've been looking forward to the creation of a virtual, massive multiplayer online experience, akin to something like Sword Art Online or Log Horizon. Just without the whole being trapped, losing your memories, or dying in real life. On February 27th, 2022, we got just that. Today, I'm happy to introduce you to an awesome new VRMMO experience called Zenith, The Last City. Brought to us by VRMMO, Zenith The Last City is a virtual reality, massive multiplayer online game where you create your own character and explore a world on the verge of chaos. We'll have a link to the official store page and website in the description below. Now, before we dive in, please keep in mind that the game is still in its early access period, and as such, the developers are constantly working on adding new content and features, fixing bugs, and improving the overall experience. While the game is still pretty fresh, it is, in my opinion, one of the most immersive and enjoyable games I've played in a long time. Just a quick warning, this is a virtual experience, and as such there will be moments of fast-paced motion as well as the potential for height or vertigo sensitivity. Most people don't have an issue with this while watching gameplay footage, but if you decide to check out Zenith The Last City, or any virtual reality content, please do so safely and follow all appropriate precautions and safety information for the gear and experience you're interacting with. So, without further ado, let's hop into Zenith The Last City and check out the world, features, and some of the mechanics you need to know to get started on your virtual MMO experience.
How's it going? So it's me, Kirito Sylverhart, and today we're just going to be taking a look around Zenith. So like I said earlier in my intro, this is a pretty much brand new VR MMO. As far as I know, it is really one of the first of its kind on this scale. I could be wrong about that. Don't quote me, please. But this place is just freaking beautiful. Now, granted, this place isn't the most scenic, but we're going to be checking out some areas that are pretty nice. Alright, so as you can see right here from the microphone and the headset, this game does have open voice chat, so you can just interact with any other player that you see around the world as you're running around doing stuff. It's a great way to meet people and team up and party up. Hey, there's my gear. And like I said, you can see that I've been playing around for a little bit. I've got some okay stuff, I would say, but let's just jump right on into it. Another really interesting feature in this game is gliding. So let's find us a nice little spot that we can glide from here. And if you're wondering, how the heck do I get around to all these really high areas? Well, there's a few ways. So if you look over here in the distance, you'll see that rope right over there. It's a zip line system. We'll take a closer look at one of those here in a minute. But this game really makes you feel like freaking Spider-Man, because you can climb just about anything. Now, you gotta remember, it does use stamina, which is this bar right here underneath your XP, or your level, but you can pretty much go almost anywhere. Pretty neat, right? So, for gliding, you would just strike a little T-pose once you got some air underneath you, so you can either jump, which does use stamina, so does gliding. So what I recommend is you just find kind of a nice little high spot and pull a Toy Story. It's not flying, it's falling with style.
Hey, over here.
This is Mika. Mika seems to be the NPC that you get a majority of your main story quests from. So you'll notice I don't have anything right now because I've already kind of been through here. But what we do have are some basic enemies up here that you start the game out fighting against, called Chimera Rats. If you guys want to see a quick little thing about how some of the combat works, just there you go. Got some XP for that. Got some money. You have a dash as a sword user. You can jump. Show you guys one of my skills. This is Vorpal Strike. Now I know it seems a little OP right now, but that's because I'm level 10, almost level 11, and this is a level 1 spot. This is basically where you start the game. So what we're going to do now is we are going to take you guys to a next area. But let's take a little stroll here. Now this right here, this main city crystal, this immediately gave me Final Fantasy XIV vibes, and I felt right at home, not gonna lie. I've been playing Final Fantasy XIV for about the last 3.5 years, so this just made me feel right at home.
Hey, over here!
Yes, hi Mika. Whee. And now look at this. This is the Fractured Plains, and this is pretty much like the first main open world area you'll go to. You'll see Mika again over here. Hi Mika. But here is your first real experience with seeing the open world. Like I said, this place is huge and it is gorgeous. Lock. Items. You just pull that right to your chest. There you go. Let's get you guys a little bit more of a bird's eye view here. Whoops. Ah. And you'll see the climb, I'm literally just gripping and moving. Now here's a little trick that my friend Keyo Ultimate Facepalm showed me. You want to get up to the good spots, you just climb on up to the roof. And here is one of the little zip lines I was talking about. Look at that view. These guys should be slightly higher level, so let's see how we do, shall we? Oh, two at once. Oh, he hit me. Stunned, staggered, and dead. Just like with any other MMO experience, as you go through different areas, obviously enemies will get increasingly more difficult. If you guys want to see some really cool footage, you can pop on over to Keyo Ultimate Facepalm here on YouTube, and we should have a link to his reaction video, his first thoughts video, in our description. But Keyo plays one of the range classes, so if you guys want a different point of view and try to check out some of the range stuff, be sure to check out that video. See just how high we can go. Yeah, got it. Whew. Now, if you're curious about resources or loot, oh, here's a great example. These are treasure chests that are found all throughout the realm. Just give it a little whack. And there you go. Oh, yes. I've been needing some more enhancement dust and dancing spark. These are items that'll let you do upgrades. Speaking of which, this is the crafting machine right here. Now, as far as any other type of crafting, if you open up your menu here, go over to this little pot right here. This is a database of things that you have gathered or that you've come across in the game, as well as the effects that they have, ingredients, and then you have cooking. In the game, you can find or purchase recipes. So like when you start the game, the orange creamsicle smoothie is the first recipe that you can get access to. And the tutorial system basically walks you through how to make one, but we will show you guys real quick. Let's turn on my culinary station here. And we're going to activate our station. Da 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 da. Smoothie. Doesn't fall out. Yay! So this we can just, if we stick it up to our mouth, we can consume it, or we can just put it to our chest and add it to our inventory. Now, some of you might be asking, okay, that's all well and great, but what happens if you die while you're in combat and you're not with somebody who can resurrect you? Well, actually, pretty simple. Oh, come on, you can do it. You can do it. End me. Finish me. Alright. So now, you'll see everything kind of goes grayscale. I'm dead. No HP. And I have nobody in my party that can resurrect me. So what do? Put your hands together and pray. This will teleport you back to the nearest checkpoint or safe zone, which, as you can see, for me was all the way back here at the beginning of the Fractured Plains. So like I said, folks, this game is gorgeous. Like, I have been obsessed with playing this game for the last few days. Like, I've already got 12, almost 13 hours put in. I'm already level 10, almost getting ready to hit 11. It is so easy to get lost into a game like this. Now, do keep in mind, if you have motion sickness issues, if that kind of body dysmorphia is a thing for you, there are some features in the game that kind of help with that. Also, please do not think that you are limited to being somebody who has to stand, because the development for this game included controls that were designed for people who had issues with standing for long periods of time, maybe in wheelchairs or things such as that. So you can actually sit down and play this. As long as you can kind of turn, your controllers will do your full body turns as well as your moving around. You can just move your head. Just try to make sure you have plenty of space out to your sides and around you for moving your arms and everything. So, like I said, I really hope you guys enjoyed this kind of a quick look at Zenith, the last city here. I'm going to be here a lot. I can already tell you that. So, be sure to like and follow Convention Video. Stay up to date with our convention news and our podcast series when those get ready to start rolling back out. And you guys can check out our live streams that we've been doing every Sunday around 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where Rainwolf, myself, will team up with T and Hemi 4, Unspoken Fur 5, and Grizzly Tyrant, and we'll do things such as World War Z, Halo Infinite. Right now we're doing Dead Island, so be sure to check that out. So, until next time, this is Kirito Sylverhart. You guys have a great week, and bye!